found an indicator that is dangerously accurate, and as you can see, it works fucking amazing. One day I was searching the internet for what I hope to be the best indicator out there. Now, some people would call this a waste of time because there's not an indicator out there that can actually work that good. And they're probably right. But even knowing this, I checked indicator after indicator, and all of these indicators were promising huge gains, but when I backtested them, they were all just complete shit. I was actually pretty depressed because I felt I was being lied to by these indicator creators, promising these huge gains, but all I was getting was my stop loss getting hit. After hours of searching through indicators, I stumbled upon one that looked somewhat promising. I added it to my chart expecting some mediocre indicator that would be right somewhat of the time. But then I checked the chart history. I was immediately blown away from how accurate this indicator appeared to be. It was doing a surprisingly good job at finding where the trend started and ended, and this was without optimizing the indicator at all. I was starting to get extremely excited because I thought I stumbled upon a gold mine, but there was a huge problem. Upon closer inspection, I was starting to see some problems. This indicator was doing a spectacular job at finding good trades when the market was trending like this, but where the problem started arising was when the market was moving sideways and didn't have a lot of movement. That's when the indicators started making false signals and really brought down the win rate of the indicator. So I had to think of a way to completely redesign this indicator, a way to alter the mechanics and absolutely change the mathematics and calculations to where they only calculated upon the solution. I changed the settings. Yeah, I changed the setting. First things first, you need to get on TradingView. If you don't yet have it, I'll leave a link in the description. Next, go to your chart and click Indicators. You're gonna search EMA Trend Meter. Click this one right here. Next, click this little gear icon to enter the settings menu. Now, one of the main reasons why this indicator was inaccurate was because it was a little too sensitive, and it would enter a buy or a sell from just little movement. So I had to fix that. Change the EMA baseline to 13, the EMA fast to 21, the EMA medium to 34, and then finally the EMA slow to 55. Then click the styles tab and uncheck this shapes box right here. Then voila, your indicator is more accurate.
Wow, that was easy.
But there's still a major problem. So sure, we made this indicator less sensitive, so it will only give you signals when there's a greater chance of a trend, but we didn't really fix the problem I mentioned before. It's still giving us signals when the market is consolidating, and as we all know, indicators in consolidating markets don't really work that well. So we really have to find a solution to that. After hours of research of trying to find a solution to this problem, I finally found the perfect fit. This. Okay, I promise it's cooler than it looks. To add it to your chart, type in Stochastic Momentum Index and select this one by this guy. Go to the settings of this new indicator, go to the styles tab and change the color of the stochastic to white, then raise the opacity. So we now have two indicators on our chart, one for finding trends and one to make sure we aren't consolidating. The perfect duo. So what's the strategy? First, you have to select a time frame. Now this indicator will work for all time frames, but from my back testing, I found that it works extremely well on higher time frames. So I'd suggest using the 1 hour, 4 hour, or daily. So we'll just use the 4 hour for the examples in this video. The strategy is actually pretty simple. First, if you're interested in entering a long trade, you first need all three of these lines to be green, just like this. If two of the lines are green and one is still red, we do not enter this trade. All three of these lines must be green in order to enter a trade. If you simply just do this in itself on a higher time frame and look at the chart history, you will see just simply by doing this, it works very, very well. Like, just look at this. This area, the indicator is green, chart is going up. This area, the indicator is red, the chart is going down. It works extremely well. I'm actually quite surprised. But in old TradingLab fashion, we can make it better. So now we have this second indicator. First thing, we need this white line to go beneath this bottom blue line. This will make sure there's volatility in the market and there's movement or a pullback happening. Next, to make sure we have bullish momentum, this white line must cross a above this red line. If we get this combination, we can enter a trade. So let's go over an example. After that, I'll give you one more indicator that completely changes this indicator's performance by a landslide. First, we go on the 4-hour time frame. Next, we wait for the trend meter to have all of these lines green. So we're good here. Next, we wait for the second indicator to go below this blue line like this. Next, we wait for the white line to cross and go above the red line. Once this happens, check your trend meter and make sure it's still all green. We're good, so we can enter the trade. Now, this is the point where you can kind of put your own twist on the indicator. The take profit and stop loss can be built around your own liking. I found pairing these indicators with fair value gaps, order blocks, and liquidity works extremely well. These are kind of advanced topics, so I'm not gonna go over all of that in this video. I've already made multiple videos on these topics, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, check those out. If you do know what I'm talking about, good, you save some time, you can apply it to this indicator. An alternate way you can use this indicator is what I'm gonna call the noob way. It still works extremely well, but just know you can get a lot more out of this indicator by adding all these other confluences. So we're gonna enter here, set your stop loss below the recent low, then you're gonna set your take profit at a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Let price play out, and boom, you got a winning trade. Okay, let's go over a short example, and then I'll give you the final indicator to skyrocket the results of this strategy. First, make sure all 3 of these lines are red this time. Next, make sure the stochastics index's white line has gone above this top blue line. Then finally, the white line should cross below the red line. Check again and make sure your trend meter is all still red. Enter the short trade, set your stop loss above the recent high, and set your take profit at a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And boom, you got another easy winning trade. Alright, how about we increase the accuracy of the strategy a bit more, eh? I don't know why I said A. I'm not Canadian. It just kind of felt good in the moment. Moving on. Now, this part is completely optional, but when I added it to the strategy, it increased the win rate by 9%, which may seem like a small number, but in the long run, that could be the difference of thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars. Now, one of the big problems with this indicator is consolidating market. 99% of the losing trades this indicator had were taken in consolidating market. So, if we found a way to avoid these trades, it would make this indicator absolutely insane. Luckily for you, I found the perfect solution. I created an indicator that does all of that for you. It will give you important metrics like trend, momentum, volatility, and volume, and will automatically calculate if it's bullish or bearish. But not only that, it will automatically tell you if the market is consolidating or trending. Hopefully that little hamster wheel in your head is spinning right about now. So you can go to TradingLab.ai to get the indicator. I'll also leave a link in the description. The only thing that kind of sucks is that my indicator's on MT5, which is another charting platform. So you do have to have both TradingView and MT5 open at the same time for the strategy, so that kind of sucks. But let me tell you, it's 100% worth it for the result. So we're gonna do the exact same thing, but just add the trend table. Make sure the trend meter is all green, make sure the white line dips below the blue line, and then make sure the white line crosses above the red line. Next, go to the trend table on MT5. In an ideal world, we want to see all these metrics green. But most importantly, we want the consolidation metric to say trending. If we see this, it means we can enter the trade knowing we have a great chance of winning it in a trend. Enter the trade, set your stop loss below the recent low, set your take profit to a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, and boom, you got a winning trade. This strategy works extremely well, and to be honest, I'm kind of proud of myself for finding. Try it out for yourself, let me know how it works for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.